Here at Squash TV, we love nothing more than seeing a new star rise through the ranks to disrupt the top players. And this season has seen no shortage of impressive newcomers and massive breakthroughs for World Tour veterans. Here are the top 10, 8 of our favourite breakthroughs from this season. Number 8. Olivia Fichter. Olivia Fichter has always had the talent to pull off incredible wins. This season though, we've seen the American play her best squash on a far more consistent basis. This was rewarded with a rise to a career best ranking of world number 7 between March and May. Fichter also reached an impressive 4 finals on the World Tour this season. After reaching the finals of 2 major events, Fichter finally got her hands on a first World Tour trophy, when she downed Georgina Kennedy in the final of the DAC Pro Squash Classic. This would lead into another title, the Chestnut Hill Classic, and eventually, her World Tour final debut.
Oh, I like it. Good adjustment. That's the hold. All credit to Fichter.
Number 7. Ali Abu Alainen. Prior to the Z Open in Egypt, Alainen had only made 2 World Tour appearances as a wildcard in El Gouna. This season though, he has made the step up to being a World Tour regular with ease, appearing in 12 events on the calendar. Notable achievements for Alainen this season have included a last 16 appearance at the World Championships and El Gouna International, as well as reaching the quarterfinals for the Oracle NetSuite Open. One of the quickest movers on court and blessed with brilliant recovery, the 23-year-old will no doubt be looking to make an impact on the business end of tournaments as he targets the top 20.
He's done some work on his straight lobs, I can tell you that for sure. To get that straight lob going down the wall, because usually that ball will want to carry itself out. But you got to get a good follow through, you got to get your racket underneath the ball. Oh, no! While I'm talking, comes out with that absolute shocker.
Absolutely brilliant. Great hands from up there. Look at this fan shot. Didn't see it at all. We're used to Elias playing these kind of shots. That's amazing from Alainen.
Number 6. Satomi Watanabe. The power-hitting Japanese number 1, who started this season ranked outside the top 50, has stormed all the way to world number 18, and is tipped to climb further after a series of impressive performances that included reaching the quarterfinals of the Hong Kong Squash Open and semifinals of the Manchester Open. With so many events on the calendar for next season, there is a massive opportunity for players like Watanabe to go hunting for their first World Tour title.
It's a fantastic performance. What a reaction.
Number 5. Yusuf Solomon. The Egyptian couldn't have asked for a better start to the season at the Z Open. The Cairo native playing on home soil was in brilliant form as he won his first World Tour title after beating Rui Suarez, Mustafa El Serti, Rafael Candra and Victor Crouan. More impressive performances followed, with Solomon reaching the last 8 of 2 platinum events and the finals of the Aptasia Championships, where he eventually lost out to former world number 1 Karim Abdel Gawad. With Solomon reaching the highest ever world ranking of world number 11 this year, expect no shortage of effort from the Egyptian as he looks to crack the top 10.
Both players looking to find any way to get the ball over or past their opponent. The lift is a great way of doing that.
Yeah, and they're both doing it well, to be fair, on here. There's...
wow. So casual.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Hit it so late, and the trend of the rally has been lobs and taking the ball to the back of the court, and then just watch the way he stops here. And Victor Crouan was completely flat-footed on the tee.
Number 4. Mazen Hesham. This year was a special one for the Falcon. After recovering from some nasty injuries, Hesham has truly been able to spread his wings and take off this season. Nowhere was this more keenly felt than at the Malaysian Open, where Hesham brilliantly fought back from 2-love down in the final with Tarek Momin to win his first title since 2015.
Well, Tarek Momin is devastated by that call. He has to keep his focus. Oh, and he's hit the 10.
11-5, match to Hesham. Hesham wins 3-2.
An unbelievable comeback there from
2-11.
Hesham.
8-11, 11-6, 11-8, 11-5.
Since then, Hesham has gone to reach the semi-finals of the British Open and 2 gold events, the Houston Open and the Optasia Championships, the latter of which was achieved with an incredible 3-2 win over Ali Farag.
He's done him! He's done him! He's done him! Oh, oh, it's lovely. A lovely embrace. Ali Farag, always nature's gentleman.
12-10.
Well, he fully deserves it,
He
Joe,
does,
doesn't
he does. Ali
He's
Farag
incredible.
very conducting himself superbly. I don't know what Danny Lee's saying. Danny Lee very excited, but Mazen Hesham fully deserved for him.
Can the Falcons soar to even greater heights next season? Only time will tell. Number 3, Nayla Gillis. While Gillis has been a mainstay of major tournaments for some time, this season the Belgian took her game to the next level. Gillis secured a huge title in her second tournament of the year in Nantes, beating her sister Tina 3-love in the final.
That goes out. There it is. It was a faultless display from Nayla Gillis. Emotional moment for both of the sisters.
The Belgian carried that momentum through to the final of the Malaysia Open, while also reaching the semi-finals of the New Zealand Open and winning the Australian Open. However, it was the end of the season where Gillis was arguably the most impressive. The 27-year-old enjoyed a respectable quarter-final finish at the World Championships, before shocking Manchester Open top seed Joelle King en route to the final, where she only just lost out to Nour Tayeb. Then Gillis saved her best form for last as she reached a maiden platinum final at the El Guna International. With her incredible 3-love win over 7-time world champion Nour El Jabini shocked the home crowd.
She's done it. Unreal.
11-5.
Unbelievable. She'd never reached
3 games to
a
love.
platinum semi-final,
11-8,
and now she's reached her
11-9,
first platinum final.
11-5.
The first Belgian to ever do it.
Now ranked to career best world number 6, can Gillis push on and break into the top 5? Number 2, Victor Crouan. In his first full season on the tour after graduating from Harvard last year, Victor Crouan has wasted no time in showing that he means business. The Frenchman opened the season with a spectacular run in the Qatar Classic, reaching a maiden platinum final as unseeded. He beat Joel Makin, Patrick Rooney, Abdul Al Tamimi, and Tarek Momin before slipping to a 3-1 defeat to Mohamed El Shabaghi in the final. Crouan then made history on home soil in the Open de France, beating the Egyptian top seed Marwan El Shabaghi 3-2 in the final.
He's done it! He's done it! The Iron Marshal has scored a massive win! Oh wow! That's outrageous!
Since that win in Nantes, Crouan has gone on to win the Squash on Fire Open, reach the final of the Canadian Open, the semi-final of the New Zealand Open, and won the Chicago Open. Having broken into the top 10 and achieved a career-high ranking of world number 7 this season, Crouan will be targeting more silverware in the coming months. Number 1, Amina Orfi, the breakout player of the season. Amina Orfi was already on squash fans' radars when she won the 2022 World Junior Championship, and she has followed that up with a number of spectacular results on the PSA World Tour this year. The Egyptian showed that she was no pushover in a tight 3-2 defeat to Sabrina Sobhi in the opening round of the Egyptian Open. However, it was at the Squash on Fire Open that she truly announced herself to the world. Orfi stunned in Washington DC as she downed established stars of the tour, Siva Sangari Subramaniam, Nada Abbas, and Sabrina Sobhi to reach the final.
Yeah, definitely. Too good. She's put it back. Well, Amina Orfi continues to impress.
Orfi then proved that this run was no fluke as she gate-crashed the last 16 of the World Championships just a few weeks later, eventually losing out 3-2 to Hania El Hamami. Having rocketed up through the rankings from world number 429 in August to world number 43 today, it's no surprise that Orfi, still only 16 years old, is already being talked about as a potential future world number 1. And that's our list. Will you be keeping an eye on these players in the coming season? Who else had a breakthrough moment this year? Let us know in the comment below, and remember, you can catch all the action live and on demand on SQUASHTV.